Hey Internet, so this is the Python code for Compressibility Z factor finder. So you use this in thermodynamics. You can pause the video or slow down the video and look at the code. The code is also in GitHub. The link is in the pinned comment. Okay. So it's just long enough that I can't fully paste it in the pinned comment. Alright. So let's run it and I'll explain what it does. So if you're a mechanical engineering student, you'll be very familiar with this compressibility chart. Okay, so these green lines is your ISO curve. It is also the curve for your reduced temperature. So how it works is we've got two modes. We can directly find the Z once we've found the reduced temperature and reduced pressure. Both of these are ratios because the units cancel out. So method 2 or mode 2 is we give it the raw input. So the raw temperature, the critical temperature, raw pressure, and critical pressure. That will work out the reduced temperature and pressure respectively, and it will just take you there as well. Alright, so let's switch over. So okay, since we're here, let us do the raw version. So it is in Kelvin as stated. I guess it can be in Rankine if it's in Imperial. Okay, so next up, critical temperature. So it will be this one. Okay, then we need to find the critical pressure, which is here. So if you're into thermodynamics, you can watch this video. So it should already be up. Okay, so that one, and I believe this one is 0.9. So hopefully we can find it, and there we go. Alright, so that's our Z, and we will do this for the first mode. So let's reset, and we'll go directly. Okay, found it. So pressure ratio. Okay, and I will explain how the program works, or how to read the chart as well. Okay, so paste that in. So basically, once you've worked out your temperature and pressure ratios, you just click on find Z and it will take you there. So both method works. So basically just plug and play, and if you make a mistake, just either press reset chart, or you can just turn these into the correct number. Okay, so just to prove to you that it works and it's not these calculated values, so say for example we just put that number there. Alright, as you can see, it moved. So okay, and now it's disappeared because 0.9 is off the charts. Alright, so 0.1, and we'll be back. Okay, so if you've got the paper version, what you do is you find your reduced pressure or pressure ratio. So that line will go straight up. You find your temperature ratio. You go from right to left. So you'll find the appropriate curve. Then follow that curve. Follow the curve down and then up. And then once they intersect, so once the blue line, the selected line, intersects with the dash red line, so once they intersect, then you just move directly left. And that will be your compressibility factor for Z. You use this for ideal gas situations where you want to compress the gas, hence the name of the chart. So generally when you want to compress a fluid, in this case it's an ideal gas, then you would use this chart. Okay, so this is more accurate than your paper version or textbook version. So with the physical version, you kind of have to estimate, and when you estimate, things kind of go wrong. So with this program that I made, it's more accurate. Alright, so that's how you use the program. So same rules apply on how to read the chart. Just follow the lines until they connect and then move left. Alright, thanks for watching. So once again, the code is in the pinned comment. It's in the GitHub, so the link to the GitHub will be in the pinned comment. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Maybe they're struggling mechanical engineering students as well. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. If you got questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. Okay, until next time, see ya.